There's something about cons that no other red carpet in the world can recreate. The Oscars give us glamour, the Met Gala gives us drama, but Cannes gives us that perfect mix of old Hollywood elegance, European luxury, cinema history, and unforgettable fashion moments all happening on one staircase. Right now, the 2026 Cannes looks are everywhere across social media. So instead of focusing on this year's fashion chaos, I wanted to go back and revisit the truly timeless red carpet moments. So today, I'm looking back at the 15 greatest Cannes Film Festival looks of all time. The gowns, the glamour, and the moments that truly define Cannes fashion history. Sharon Stone, 1995. For me, this is one of the coolest Cannes fashion moments ever because Sharon Stone didn't just wear couture. She completely shocked the red carpet in the middle of her walk. At first, the custom Valentino haute couture look appeared very classic and glamorous. The silver sequined high-neck top paired with the massive matching ball gown skirt gave pure old Hollywood Cannes elegance. Under the camera flashes, the textured sequins reflected beautifully and made the whole outfit sparkle from every angle. But the moment that made fashion history happened halfway up the Cannes steps when Sharon suddenly unbuttoned the voluminous skirt and revealed tiny matching beaded shorts underneath. The entire red carpet instantly transformed from traditional couture glamour into something playful, rebellious, and unforgettable. What I really love is how confident and effortless she made the reveal feel. Instead of looking gimmicky, it perfectly matched her bold personality and completely broke Cannes' strict formal fashion rules at the time. The styling also stayed very clean and sharp. Her slicked-back, wet-look pixie cut added that cool 90s supermodel energy, while the soft nude brown makeup kept the focus entirely on the sparkling Valentino outfit. Even decades later, this still feels like one of the most memorable Cannes fashion risks ever because Sharon Stone proved that red carpet glamour could also be fun, unexpected, and fearless. Elizabeth Hurley, 1997. There weren't giant trains, dramatic couture structures, or over-the-top accessories, yet somehow this look became unforgettable. The Emmanuel Ungaro leopard print gown had such a sleek, effortless sensuality to it. The semi-sheer fabric moved beautifully, while the body-hugging silhouette gave that very classic 90s supermodel glamour Cannes was famous for during that era. And the straight, strapless neckline framed her shoulders perfectly without needing anything overly complicated. What stood out to me most is how relaxed and natural the entire look felt. The voluminous blonde blowout, glossy nude brown lips, softly smoky eyes, and sculpted brows all work together perfectly with the animal print without making the look feel excessive. To this day, this gown still feels fresh because it represents that timeless kind of red carpet glamour that never really goes out of style, and the fact that celebrities like Miley Cyrus later recreated the entire look proves how influential this Cannes moment became in fashion history. Monica Bellucci, 2002. For me, this is one of the most effortlessly beautiful Cannes looks ever because Monica Bellucci didn't rely on heavy styling or dramatic accessories to stand out. Everything about this appearance felt soft, luxurious, and naturally glamorous. The Dolce & Gabbana gown was absolutely stunning. I loved the structured bustier bodice combined with that flowing silk chiffon skirt because it created the perfect balance between sculpted elegance and movement. And the watercolor floral print made the dress feel almost like wearable art under the Cannes sunlight. What really makes this look unforgettable to me is how Mediterranean and romantic the entire styling felt. The loose natural waves, glowing bronze skin, and fresh minimal makeup gave her that effortless Riviera beauty that Cannes is known for. Nothing felt forced or overstyled. I also think skipping jewelry was such a smart decision because it allowed all the attention to stay on the floral print and the beautiful structure of the gown itself. Sometimes the simplest styling choices end up looking the most timeless. Even now, this appearance still feels incredibly modern because it captures that relaxed, feminine Cannes glamour so perfectly. Jennifer Aniston, 2004. I feel like this Jennifer Aniston Cannes look perfectly captures everything people loved about early 2000s red carpet glamour. It was glamorous without looking overdone, sexy without trying too hard, and effortlessly polished in that very signature Jennifer Aniston way. The Atelier Versace gown looked incredible under the Cannes lights. The ivory color combined with all those shimmering crystal patterns gave the dress this soft glow that moved beautifully every time she walked. I also love the sleek column silhouette because it kept the look elegant while the subtle mermaid flare added just enough drama at the bottom. One thing that really stood out to me was the halter neckline. The crisscross straps framed her shoulders so perfectly and gave the gown that clean, minimal 2000s supermodel energy that still feels timeless today. The styling was also extremely smart because she kept everything understated. The long diamond earrings added just enough sparkle, while skipping heavy necklaces allowed the crystal detailing on the dress to remain the focus. And honestly, the hair and makeup are such a huge reason this look became iconic. The sleek golden blonde layers, bronze skin, glossy nude lips, and natural beachy glow captured that effortless California girl beauty Jennifer was famous for during that era. To me, this Cannes appearance remains one of the best examples of minimalist red carpet glamour done perfectly. Angelina Jolie, 2008. For me, Angelina Jolie's 2008 Cannes appearances are some of the most beautiful maternity red carpet moments ever. She somehow made pregnancy glamour look powerful, elegant, and completely effortless at the same time. The emerald green Max Azria Atelier gown from the Kung Fu Panda premiere is still unforgettable to me. The flowing silk chiffon, plunging neckline, and soft empire waist created this incredible goddess-like silhouette that moved beautifully on the carpet. And that rich green color against her glowing skin looked absolutely stunning under the Cannes lights. What I loved most was how relaxed and confident she looked in such a dramatic gown. The soft old Hollywood waves, minimal jewelry, nude glossy lips, and radiant makeup made the whole appearance feel timeless instead of overly styled. Then for the Changeling premiere, she completely shifted into something softer and more romantic with that ethereal Rimakra chiffon gown. The mauve tone, delicate draping, and strapless sweetheart neckline gave the look such a dreamy elegance, while the flowing overlay around her baby bump made everything feel incredibly graceful. I also think the styling for the second look was beautiful because the half-up hairstyle and diamond earrings kept the attention on her face and shoulders without overpowering the softness of the dress. Both of these Cannes appearances perfectly showed how Angelina could completely dominate a red carpet while still keeping everything sophisticated and understated. Charlize Theron, 2015. This is one of the most striking color moments Cannes has ever seen, because the second Charlize Theron stepped onto the Mad Max Fury Road red carpet in that bright canary yellow Dior gown, she completely lit up the entire staircase. What made this look so unforgettable for me was the simplicity of the silhouette mixed with such a bold color choice. The strapless geometric neckline gave the gown a sharp, modern elegance, while the sleek column shape and dramatic train kept everything timeless and regal. And honestly, very few people could pull off a shade of yellow this intense without the dress overpowering them, but Charlize somehow made it look effortless. Against her blonde hair and glowing skin, the color looked absolutely incredible under the Cannes flashlights. I also loved how polished the styling was. The side-parted low chignon, paired with that soft face-framing wave, gave the whole look classic Hollywood sophistication without feeling too stiff or formal. The Chopper diamonds added just enough sparkle near her face, while the neutral makeup kept everything clean and elegant so the gown remained the true focus of the appearance. For me, this Cannes look is the perfect example of how one powerful color, a flawless fit, and confident styling can create a legendary red carpet moment. Kirsten Dunst, 2016. What I love about Kirsten Dunst's 2016 Cannes fashion era is that she gave two completely different moods at the same festival, one playful and vintage-inspired, the other dramatic and high-fashion couture. The sunny yellow vintage Dior Jury photocall dress still feels so charming to me. The classic 1950 silhouette with the pleated T-length skirt had this effortless old Hollywood elegance, but the futuristic metallic gold belt suddenly made the whole look feel modern and unexpected. And honestly, the styling for this daytime appearance was perfection. The beachy waves, cherry red lipstick, black cat-eye sunglasses, and those gold Ferragamo wedges created such a glamorous French Riviera energy. Even the vintage wicker bamboo handbag added personality without making the outfit feel too styled. Then, on the red carpet, she completely switched directions with that Maison Margiela Couture gown by John Galliano. The marigold yellow fabric, mixed with gold detailing, black panels, and lace underlayers made the dress feel almost theatrical in the most beautiful way. What stood out to me most was the movement of the gown. The draped silk panels and trailing train looked incredibly dramatic while walking the Cannes staircase, especially with all the metallic gold woven into the design, catching the flashlights. I also think pulling her hair back into a sleek ponytail was a really smart choice because it allowed all the attention to stay on the complex craftsmanship and structure of the dress itself. For me, Kirsten Dunst's 2016 Cannes appearances perfectly balanced classic vintage glamour with artistic couture drama. Amal Clooney, 2016. I feel like Amal Clooney's Cannes debut instantly became one of those red carpet moments people knew would be remembered for years. The second she stepped onto the carpet in that pale yellow Atelier Versace gown, the whole look felt soft, glamorous, and incredibly cinematic. What I loved most was how beautifully the dress moved. The flowing chiffon train catching the Riviera wind combined with the Grecian one-shoulder silhouette created such an effortless goddess-like effect while she walked. And the delicate ruching across the bodice made the gown feel elegant instead of overly dramatic. The high slit also added just enough modern glamour without taking away from the softness of the look. I also think the styling elevated the gown even more. The voluminous side-swept waves gave pure old Hollywood elegance, while the bold red lip added contrast against the buttery yellow fabric beautifully. And honestly, the coral Cartier earrings were such a smart detail because they introduced a subtle pop of warm color without overpowering the simplicity of the gown itself. For me, this Cannes appearance remains one of the best examples of understated glamour done perfectly. Rihanna, 2017. I still think Rihanna's 2017 Cannes appearance is one of the coolest examples of modern red carpet fashion because she somehow mixed classic couture glamour with futuristic edge so effortlessly. The second she arrived at the Octa premiere in that giant white Dior gown and tiny sunglasses, the whole look instantly became unforgettable. The custom Christian Dior dress itself was stunning. The structured strapless corset, paired with the massive ivory taffeta skirt, created this dramatic princess silhouette, while the oversized off-the-shoulder coat added even more movement and power to the look. But what really made this outfit feel different to me were the styling choices. Instead of going full traditional old Hollywood glamour, Rihanna added those tiny white matrix-style sunglasses, and suddenly the entire appearance became edgy, modern, and completely her own. I also loved how the jewelry became part of the fashion story itself because she was debuting her Rihanna Loves Chopard collection. The giant diamond floral cuff, emerald details, and sculptural bracelets looked more like wearable art pieces than simple accessories. The slicked back top knot was another perfect decision because it kept the focus on the dramatic neckline, jewelry, and sunglasses without making the styling feel overcrowded. For me, this Cannes look worked so well because Rihanna didn't just wear couture. She completely transformed it into something unexpected, fashion-forward, and instantly iconic. Gemma Chan, 2021. For me, this was the moment Gemma Chan completely owned the 2021 Cannes red carpet. The second she appeared at the closing ceremony in this gold Oscar de la Renta gown, the entire look felt like pure luxury from head to toe. What made the dress so breathtaking was the incredible craftsmanship. Every inch of the gown was covered in hand-embroidered gold floral and leaf appliques layered over sheer nude fabric, which made the entire outfit glow under the flashlights. It almost looked like liquid gold wrapped around her body. I also loved the silhouette because it balanced elegance and drama perfectly. The high halter neckline gave the gown a regal feel from the front, while the open back and thigh-high slit added just enough modern glamour. Then, the sweeping custom train made everything look even more dramatic on the Cannes staircase. The styling was also incredibly polished. Instead of overpowering the gown with heavy jewelry, She wore just one oversized Swarovski cocktail ring, which kept all the attention on the embroidery and silhouette. And honestly, the beauty details made this look even more memorable for me. The classic red lip and sharp winged liner already looked stunning, but those tiny diamante crystals placed beneath her eyes added such a unique couture touch without feeling gimmicky. Even the manicure matched the crystal detailing perfectly, which showed how carefully every part of the look was planned. The soft low chignon with loose tendrils also balanced the intense glamour of the dress beautifully and kept the overall styling romantic instead of too severe. It honestly doesn't surprise me that critics called this one of the best cons looks of 2021 because everything about it felt flawless, luxurious, and incredibly cinematic. Anne Hathaway, 2022. I still remember how the internet completely exploded the second Anne Hathaway stepped onto the Cannes red carpet in 2022, because this felt like the return of full old Hollywood movie star glamour. From every angle, the entire look was pure elegance. The white Giorgio Armani privé gown was stunning in its simplicity. The sleek sequined column silhouette looked incredibly sophisticated, while the subtle underbust cutout added just enough modern detail without taking away from the timeless feel of the outfit. But the part I genuinely cannot get over is that giant white shawl trailing behind her like a dramatic bow-covered cape. It gave the entire look movement and grandeur, while still keeping everything soft and romantic instead of overly theatrical. And then came that Bulgari necklace. The massive 107-carat sapphire instantly became one of the most talked about jewelry moments Cannes has ever seen. Against the white sequined gown, the deep royal blue stone looked absolutely unreal under the flashlights. I also think the styling was perfection because Anne's waves and glowing makeup made the look feel glamorous without looking too polished or stiff. The pink lip, luminous skin, and effortless bangs balance the heavy jewelry beautifully. What I love most about this Cannes appearance is that it proves sometimes classic glamour still creates the strongest fashion moments. Natalie Portman, 2023. For me, this was one of the most magical Cannes fashion moments in recent years because Natalie Portman didn't just wear a beautiful gown. She brought one of Dior's most legendary archival designs back to life on the red carpet. The custom Dior Couture dress was inspired by the iconic 1949 Junon gown, and the craftsmanship was unbelievable. The structured ivory bustier combined with that enormous petal-like skirt made the entire look feel like something straight out of a fashion museum. What completely stole my attention were the shimmering embroidered petals cascading down the skirt. The blue and silver sequins reflecting like peacock feathers under the flashlights looked absolutely breathtaking in motion. I also loved how regal and polished the styling felt. The slicked-back, center-parted bun instantly gave the look that classic ballet elegance people still associate with her Black Swan era, while the soft, glowing makeup kept everything refined and timeless. And honestly, keeping the accessories minimal was the smartest decision because this dress already looked like wearable couture art on its own. The delicate diamond earrings added just enough sparkle, without competing with the incredible detailing of the gown. What makes this Cannes appearance so unforgettable to me is that it perfectly blended fashion history with modern red carpet glamour. It felt cinematic, elegant, and completely timeless all at once. Jennifer Lawrence, 2023. I think Jennifer Lawrence's 2023 Cannes appearance became so memorable because she somehow mixed classic movie star glamour with that effortless, relatable energy people love her for. One minute, she looked like a vintage Hollywood actress in a giant Dior ball gown, and the next, the internet realized she was casually wearing flip-flops underneath it. The scarlet red Christian Dior couture gown at the Anatomy of a Fall premiere was absolutely stunning. The structured corseted bodice, scallop neckline, and massive pleated skirt created such a dramatic silhouette on the Cannes staircase. And that rich cardinal red color against her blonde hair looked incredible under the flashlights. What I really loved was the balance between elegance and ease. The matching red shawl draped over her arms added old Hollywood sophistication, while the loose tousled waves and softer makeup stopped the whole look from feeling too formal or overly styled. And honestly, the flip-flop reveal is part of what made this moment so iconic. Cannes has such a long history of strict heel expectations on the red carpet, so Jennifer casually choosing comfort underneath this couture princess gown made the look feel even more modern and memorable. Cate Blanchett, 2024. For me, this wasn't just one of the best Cannes fashion moments of 2024. It became one of the most talked about red carpet appearances in recent years because of how powerful and subtle it felt at the same time. At first glance, Cate Blanchett's custom Jean-Paul Gaultier by Haider Ackermann gown looked incredibly minimal and elegant. The structured black velvet front gave the dress this sleek, almost architectural sophistication, while the pale pink satin draping at the back softened everything beautifully. But the moment she lifted the hem slightly while walking the Cannes staircase, the vivid emerald green lining appeared against the red carpet, and suddenly the entire internet exploded with conversation. What I found so fascinating about this look was how understated the statement felt. Nothing about the gown screamed for attention, yet it instantly became one of the most photographed and discussed moments of the entire festival. While that dramatic Louis Vuitton pearl and diamond shoulder necklace added just enough couture glamour without overpowering the symbolism of the dress itself. And honestly, this is exactly why Cate Blanchett remains one of the most respected red carpet dressers in the world. Princess Diana, 1987. And honestly, nothing else could have topped this list except Princess Diana at Cannes in 1987. This wasn't just an iconic Cannes fashion moment. It became one of the most legendary red carpet appearances in fashion history itself. The second Diana stepped onto the French Riviera in that pale blue Catherine Walker gown, she looked less like a royal attending a film festival and more like a timeless Hollywood screen goddess. The entire look felt dreamy, cinematic, and effortlessly elegant from every angle. What makes the gown even more unforgettable is the story behind it. Diana and Catherine Walker intentionally designed the look as a tribute to Grace Kelly's famous ice blue Edith head gown from To Catch a Thief, the Alfred Hitchcock classic filmed on the French Riviera. The powder blue silk chiffon floated beautifully around her, while the pleated crossover bodice sculpted the silhouette so perfectly. But the detail that truly transformed the look into fashion history was the matching chiffon stole flowing behind her like an ethereal train as she walked beside Prince Charles on the Cannes carpet. The styling was equally flawless. The aquamarine and diamond jewelry echoed the icy tones of the gown beautifully, while the soft curls, rosy makeup, and subtle blue eyeliner completed the fairy tale effect without overpowering the dress itself. And the impact of this appearance became so massive that decades later, actress Anastasia Andrushkevich officially recreated the entire Cannes look on the red carpet as a tribute to Diana, which honestly shows how timeless and influential this fashion moment still is today. The fact that Diana loved this gown enough to wear it again later only made the look even more legendary over time. Eventually, it became such an important fashion artifact that it was auctioned for enormous sums and preserved in a museum collection. Some of these looks are decades old now, yet people still recreate them, reference them, and talk about them like they happened yesterday. That's when you know a red carpet moment became truly timeless. Now I want to know your opinion. Which Cannes look from this list is your all-time favorite? And was there any legendary red carpet moment you think absolutely deserved a spot here? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more celebrity fashion history, iconic red carpet rankings, and Cannes Glamour breakdowns.